What's going on, guys? We finally got the rest of Wave 1 previewed today, so we got Leia and the Fleet Troopers. We're going to talk about these, so let's just dive in. For Star Wars Legion, we've got Leia Organa Commander Expansion. A lot of people guessed that it was going to be Leia, and all those people who guessed it was going to be Leia are correct. Surprisingly, though, it looks like it's Endor Leia, as opposed to Hoth Leia. Like, the version of Leia we got for Imperial Assault was like the Hoth Leia, and this is the Endor Leia. Works fine, either or. Same as far as I'm concerned. But this is a very combative Leia. This was kind of when we got to see Leia in action, I think, the most. So it's pretty cool. I'm digging the sculpt. And the sculpt, you could even be repainted for a lot of different environments here. So I think that it works out pretty well. So looking at Leia's card here, it seems like we get a couple of interesting things. Like one of her command cards here looks like some combat bombardment, coordinated bombardment over here. And it looks like it's an attack that she can do. So that one looks pretty nice to have an extra attack like as a command card. And it looks like she's got some kind of, so we got some other cards over here like Esteemed Leader, it looks like. It's kind of hard to read. But we also have her actual, her card itself. And this one is kind of cool because she's got, 3 black for her melee. And then she's also got 3 black for her ranged. She's got Take Cover 2. Looks like she gives out dodge tokens to the troopers that are with her. She has got 6 health. She's got like a courage of 2. And the cool thing is she's got surge abilities, it looks like, for crit and for hit. So she's got both surges, which makes all of her dice better. However, she does only have the white die for defense there. So she's, she doesn't have the red die, but she does have the surge everywhere. So that's nice. Inspire 2, she can remove 2 tokens from nearby the suppression tokens. So Inspire 2 is really cool. And that's definitely one way to kind of combat like the suppression that everybody's been talking about. Like, there's all kinds of different ways to give out extra suppression tokens with new weapons that are suppressive as well. She has a keyword called Nimble, and she's got Sharpshooter 2. It looks like you're reducing the defender's cover by 2 when you're attacking, so that'll be a nice way to make sure that your hits count, especially since you only have 3 dice. But she looks like she's going to be cheaper. It looks like 100 something. I can't exactly make out the cost on that card. If you can, let me know in the comments below. But really cool to have Leia, and we get some great looks at her. In some of the Endor terrain. So all of you guys that are making Endor boards, you're doing great. I know we got a little preview there, and we kind of know what else is coming. And it's the Fleet Troopers. Fleet Troopers are, a lot of people were thinking we're going to get Echo-based Troopers. So considering that the Empire got, this wave of stuff that's all on Hoth, we thought we were going to get Hoth stuff for the Rebellion too. And no, we got an Episode 6 Leia and an Episode 4 Rebels. So that's just kind of out of synergy with everything else. So that was surprising. But the Fleet Troopers do look pretty cool. You are getting these guys that you've seen in Episode 4, and I also happen to like the commander. It kind of looks like Ramus Antilles from Episode 4. So I like the leader there. You got your heavy weapons looking guy over there. I'm liking the different poses. It does look pretty cool. I am liking it. So let's take a look at what Fleet Troopers get. They do have some of their commando, like one of the extra upgrades over here. Looks like Scattergun Trooper, and it looks like he's got 2 red, which is kind of nice. Red dice are awesome. And then we've got, it looks like we are also going to get grappling hooks and impact grenades there too. So very nice. That's something that, if you were going to get your Rebel Trooper or Stormtrooper expansions, well, it looks like you're going to be able to get those in, in Wave 1's later expansions as well. And then we have another trooper here as well that we can add as up there. Now, the cool thing about these guys, it looks like they roll 2 white dice and they're range 1 to 2. So it looks like they're closer range, but they're getting extra dice. 2 white dice is twice as many as a Stormtrooper. So these guys, and they got Surge for hit and Surge for defense. Now they're rolling white dice for defense. They only have 1 health each, but dude, 2 dice for a single unit is pretty nice considering, you're going to get a lot of stuff. And they have Ready 1 here. So pretty, I think these guys are going to be very, very powerful considering you get 2 dice. You can really get a lot of, and they're a core unit, so you can run, you may want to run like 6 of these guys. You run on a ton of dice, and while white dice aren't as good as like black or red, you still have that offensive surge. So you still have the chance. You still have a hit on there. You still have a crit on there, and then you have the surge. So basically, you have 3 out of 8 chances to roll a hit. That's not that bad. I mean, so you make sure you want to take aim with that. Get those aim tokens out there, right? But very cool looking guys. I'm digging it. I like that the officer has a very canon, very recognizable sculpt. So I'm digging the sculpt. And you're gonna actually have to paint these guys differently, which is cool. I love it. And I love that they went with different flesh tones too. So for all of my Imperial Assault stuff, I've always insisted on giving all of my humanoids, like I vary the skin tones out for all of them. And it's nice to see that done too. It was just a little thing that was like, hey, I do that. That's cool stuff. And we get a nice view here of everybody going after, and you never see these guys on Endor, but they could be anywhere, right? So my question for you guys is, do you think we're going to see Echo Base troopers? Do you think we're going to see like Hoth specific stuff for the Rebels? Does this mean that maybe they're just going to go all over the place? Maybe there wasn't anything about Echo Base troopers that felt appropriate for this wave, and maybe there's some kind of Echo Base, like I think of Echo Base troopers and I think of either maybe extra mobility because of survival gear or something like that, or I also think of maybe digging in, getting entrenched, and they have some kind of benefit for staying put, or something like that. That's kind of what I think. I think of the trenches. And maybe there was just nothing mechanically that worked. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're still going to get Echo Base troopers, or do you think that's gone? We shall see. But yeah, that's this whole wave. I think that's everything for wave 1 at this point. And it's just nice to see like a lot of variety. We now have some variety for commanders that are going to be coming out. We have variety for core. We still haven't seen special forces yet. Maybe Echo Base would be considered special forces. Do you think, something like that? Or do you think special forces is going to be more like, what do you think a Rebel special forces unit would be? I think like Death Troopers for the Empire. But maybe special forces would be like Saw Gerrera. Do you think we'll see like Partisans, do something like that? I would like to know what you guys think we're going to see. Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and click the little bell for alerts so you don't miss when I come out with new content. And also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate all of those likes. Those are great. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and have a great day.